Hello again. I'm using my uh, token deck. I had to swap some creatures out. It is not the token deck that you see everybody else using, but it does the job. And I don't know what this deck is, but I see everybody else using that one too. So, yeah. Oh, that was pretty dumb, but it's whatever. He sacrificed one of his creatures to sacrifice one of my creatures. And now he wants to go ahead and do something. So he wants to attack. So he was able to case the joint, which means that he was able to see my card before I could see my card. So maybe he's basing his play off. So he did all that for a land? That was kind of weird. But okay. And I have to wait for these guys to decide what they're going to do with these. Sometimes they lean back and they just forget to click. And so I'm going to use this. This is probably my best bet. Waiting for him to decide what to do with his. And I'm just going to attack. And I'm going to gain 2 life, and then I am probably going to put a counter on that. So as you can see, I'm back up to 20. Let's see what he brings back. Let's see what he brings up. Probably going to bring out that giant turtle or whatever else. He's been saving up those little treasure tokens in the back. Gains a life. I'm expecting that giant turtle. That's supposedly the game winner for everybody. I guess. I don't know. Oh, he brought down a Hullbreaker horror. Unfortunately, I don't have an answer to Hullbreaker horror. That's the sad part. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. And I'm just going to do that. And I'm probably going to gain 2 life, and then I'm going to create a treasure token, and then I'm going to put and then so I do kind of have options. I do have kind of options, I guess. So he's going to attack with Hullbreaker Horror, and he's going to copy that. He's going to make a copy of it. But the one thing about being able to bring those back out into play is he can just keep he can put them back in my hand, and then I can just keep playing them every single turn. So that's the workaround. So I'm going to do that. And he's probably gotta have a counter target. So I'm gonna bring that back out. So this is what I'm gonna do. And then I'm going to auto pay that. I'm going to put and then I'm going to so he's down to that. Let's see. That's really not a threat, but whatever. So he lost. This is the game, guys. Unfortunately, this is the game. Lose for him. So I'm just going to I'm gonna do that just in case he has something sneaky up his sleeve. And yeah, that's it. He already knew what was going on. So that's my token deck. And why these token decks that everybody else is using is not using rabble rousing, I have no idea. Yeah, so that token deck that everybody else is using, it just doesn't have rabble rousing. They're not using the mana to its full capacity like they're supposed to, and that's the problem. So I've been using rabble rousing in my token deck for a long time. The only card that got cycled out was that Innkeeper, where it costs 2 mana, 1 green, 1 mana of any color. It comes out into the field. You automatically create a treasure token, and whenever another creature enters the battlefield, you gain a life. So that's the only thing that got cycled out that I had added to this deck. And so I had to replace it with a Social Climber, which cost 1 extra mana, and basically it doesn't provide an extra token. So that kind of sucked. But I still get by. Until they come out with something else that helps me gain life and give me that push, then that Innkeeper, he held it down. The Innkeeper held it down for a lot of decks. You'd be surprised. Anyways, hope you enjoyed it. Bye.